everyone, I'm Stephanie Brinkerhoff and I'm here with Kenra Professional, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through this effortless textured bun. The style is very trendy right now and it's a really good look if you're wanting your hair all up off of your neck or if you have an outfit that has a higher neckline. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so because this is a very tousled, natural looking style, the first thing I'm going to do is just create a really pretty curl in her hair. So I'm going to lightly mist this with the Kenra Hot Spray 20. This is a really good curling spray that's going to help with hold and longevity, and it also is a heat protectant. And I'm just kind of combing this through the hair, making sure that I get it evenly distributed, and then I'm gonna go in and get it curled with a 1 1/4 inch curling iron. Okay, so I'm just gonna create some nice big bouncy curls in her hair, and I'm going to get everything curled away from the face. Okay, so just like that should be good. So as I'm doing this, I can take smaller sections on the top and then I can take larger sections in the back and towards the bottom, just to make sure I get a really pretty texture through the top. Okay, so once I have this curled, now I'm going to go ahead and just run my fingers through this, make it nice and soft and airy. Okay, so I'm going to get her hair into 2 ponytails. So the first one is going to sit closer to the top here, and then the second one's gonna sit just right below it. And then we'll use those 2 ponytail sections to construct our messy bun. So I'm going to loosely grab the hair from about her ears, and I'm going to create kind of a U shape going up like this. That's going to be our first section. I'm being very soft and organic with my sectioning, not creating any harsh lines. Okay, I still have a little bit of hair left out right here, which is fine. We can use that for detailing, and then I can also go back and pin any of this back if I need to. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this smoothed a little bit. Okay, so just right in here, we want our first ponytail to be high enough that I'm gonna be able to see her bun from the front. So just kind of visualize where exactly you want that to sit. Okay, then I'm gonna clip that out of the way for now. Okay, and then I'm gonna get the rest of this hair, leaving a little bit out for detailing on both sides, back in a second ponytail right below the first one. Okay, so before I create my bun, I'm just gonna soften this a little bit, add a little bit of texture and dimension through the sides. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing through the crown and just deconstruct a little bit. All right, so now I'm just gonna go in and start detailing this first ponytail, getting it brushed out so it's nice and smooth. And then I'm also going in with the Kenra Perfect Medium Spray 13 to help control some frizz and the flyaways. All right, and then this is just going to get twisted and wrapped in a loose bun sitting right here at the crown. Okay, so I'm just loosely holding this with my hand, and then I'm gonna go in with some bobby pins and secure that to the scalp. And you can see on this other side that I have some strands that I have left loose. Okay, so now I'm just securing this a little bit through the top as well. You can see that you can barely see this from the front. You can always position it a little bit higher or lower, depending on what you're going for. Okay, now I can go ahead and start detailing my second ponytail, getting it brushed and getting my product applied in there. All right, so I'm going to get this twisted as well. And I'm going to direct this so that I'm covering my ponytail here, and then the tail ends are going up. So I'm going to get this bobby pinned here first, and then we can work with the rest of our tail ends to fill in everything else. Okay, so for this last section here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it in half, wrap these across each other, and get those pinned in there, and then we can work with our ends. So then with these longer sections, I'm just kind of breaking them up and dispersing them a little bit so that they're not just laying in big heavy sections, but rather smaller, wispier pieces. Amazing. Okay, so now at this point, I'm just gonna deconstruct a tiny bit more through the crown and then detail around her face, and we will be good to go. Okay, and this is our completed look. If you guys want to see more styling videos, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.